Hey, get bad.
No way, H.O.G.
Cheddar. Hey, grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we gotta get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we tryna get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black.
Song. And the last time I heard it was a black teacher, and she was doing a rap song with her students, but on some positive.
Discrimination and hating got put you all there. Big dog, CEO.
That you expose yourself to, and I highly doubt that you didn't know that was being recorded, because from what everybody's sharing, that shit was posted from your page.
To mention all the resources we created, why they didn't want to see black families.
Cause I want to hear, I want to listen to what the fuck I want to listen to, bro. Most of the shit they play on the radio is what these little motherfuckers want to hear, bro. I ain't trying to
guns. Educate yourself. Now lead your son. You gonna treat your lady right.
We'll have a race of babies that hate the lady and make the baby. Nigga, that's what we got.
That's what we
nigga, yeah. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us.
Get more brains in your head when you can go more places. When you can
in this world when your skin color is black.
The lead singer from Boys to Men looking at me, gonna cut us off like that. I should have cut that bitch back off.
Black, it's black, cheddar, black. Hey, I'm just a king from the South. I had a dream like Martin, I hope I live it out. Hey, black on black crime, it's a new time. It ain't just the opposite, I gotta watch mine. They smile in your face, but put a knife to your spine. You can do the same thing, set your mind to it. Corporate Nike, watch how I do it. Major pain, nah, I love the hustle, man. Hey man, we in here. We're gonna start the show off giving a moment of silence, man, to the fallen soldiers, people that we lost on the aircraft, American aircraft. Lee, what's the number on there?
American Eagle Flight 53242.
Yeah. So, moment of silence. It was also a recent one that just happened, a smaller aircraft. We don't know the flight number or anything like that, but it was a couple pilots, a couple doctors, and a patient and a family member that passed away on it in Philadelphia. So, moment of silence. All right. Hey, now let's get into what we here for tonight, man. We here to talk about our past, our history. You know what I'm saying? Tonight's episode is entitled "We Built This Shit." You know what I'm saying? You already know what you tuned into. It's the H.O.G podcast show, hardest podcast on the planet. I'm your host, man. Cheddar.
Man, if it ain't Sean, I ain't going. It's your boy, CEO Got It. What's happening?
What's happening, man? Y'all already know who it is. That damn fool financially in the building. Greetings.
Y'all know how we do on Friday night. Hopefully everybody having fun. Man, keep subscribing, keep hitting that like, that share button, you know what I'm saying? Checking out that merch link. We got a lot of things that we got in store for y'all 2025, man. Wiz Smith, we got something big coming up for y'all. Yeah, we're gonna get into all that later in announcements and things like that.
Isaiah?
Isaiah Hudson, what's up with it? Big H.O.G shit, man. Appreciate your support, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, always coming through, stopping through, man. We just talking this shit tonight, though, man. Isaiah, young brother, we talking about how we built this shit, you know what I'm saying? And we started this shit, and this the thanks we get, all that type of stuff like that tonight. So share the live for us, you know what I'm saying? Hit the like, share buttons, put it out there to your people too, man. And Appreciate you as always. But yeah, man. I don't know. It's so many. We can go all across the damn Earth surfaces with this topic tonight. We started this shit. Hey, but I before we get all the way in it, I just was just thinking today, like, bro, like,
I was thinking something too.
I was like, do other people think like the black culture think like, how important we feel like that our people's actions and stuff like that was like in a time of slavery and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just the things that we do, how we do things. I wanted to do other cultures. Huh?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Because you didn't trade P. That's why I can't hear you.
Okay. Let's go. The moment of silence, man, threw y'all for a little bit, but we had to do this. Yeah. Hey, man, so look, we're going to keep it like this right here. Y'all know we do as hogs and hoggets. We keep it prayed up.
Keep it papered up.
And we keep it pulled up, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man.
Man, we sure slipped on that one, though. We slipped. But yeah, I was just like, I was just sitting back thinking because we was watching something with the kids today after school when they came home, and I was just sitting back thinking and looking at it like, damn, like I want to do every other culture. It's kind of like religions. You know how everybody feel like their religion is the right religion. Like, do every race or culture feel like that they are them ones or are them people? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if they do, I would just say the proof is in the pudding, right?
Yeah,
that's what I would say. That's how I would address that, right? Like the proof is in the pudding,
right? Facts, right? Hey, you really and look, that's like really all you can say to that, like that. The proof is in the pudding. But I don't know, man. Sometimes I would just sit back thinking deep like that today. Like, damn, like if they did feel that way, what's their reason for feeling that way? You feel me? Like you said, we can tell you the facts about why we feel the way we feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So since we on this topic, it's we can just talk, right?
Yeah.
Think about it like this, right? Like last time, like a couple podcasts ago, I threw out there some book titles, right?
Yeah, I think I recall it.
And the reason why I threw those book titles out there is because I just want people to understand, like this was a concerted effort. This was a concerted effort to control, manipulate, enslave, capitalize upon a whole group of people, man. And the way it happened has been so like misconstrued, and like people don't really understand, like, everybody feeling sorry for the wrong people. But I put those titles out there because there was a concern, like an intentional effort to make this thing seem right. You understand what I'm saying? Like that dude wrote a whole book, and in the book he appeals to religious people to as to why you can't feel a certain way about slaves and all that.
It's deep.
It is, but it's like, why don't people that know this information, why don't people that have this knowledge and have this wisdom use this knowledge and this wisdom to affect and influence what's going on in our communities today? You understand what I'm saying? Like, why is nobody intentionally explaining to these young men before they grab these guns and gun each other down for shit that they don't even know what they gunning each other down for? Why don't somebody explain to them, hey, young man, you do realize, right, that you are a direct descendant of somebody that made it off the boat, bro? That in itself makes you an anomaly. It makes you a phenomenon. There's a whole bunch of greatness in you. But because we've always suffered from inferior individuals in power, so that we were made to think that they were superior and we were inferior.
Yeah.
You know, because that's the thing. That's the whole mind fuck, right? Like people that like real world, like real shit, right? Like who the fuck makes a concerted effort to suppress somebody that can't hurt them in no way, form, or fashion? I'll wait. I mean, you got a whole government of people, a whole organization of elected officials. This is not just a couple motherfuckers with some guns saying we hate niggas. This is a whole institution, a superpower of the world. And we are the only ones that they have never, ever recognized.
Man, I was just talking to my wife about
that. Our contributions to this country, our contributions to the superpower this country is. We don't get reparated. They gave, oh my God, bro.
We talked about this all today. Like me and my wife were talking about this all today on just a ride, bro. Like how we get acknowledged for the shit that done or that got done to us in the wrong way. You feel me,
bro?
Hey, I'm fun fact today. Anytime y'all feel like, hey, fun fact, just say fun fact, and I'll throw something random out there about immigrants that contribute to America in some type of way: politics, business, science, culture, labor.
You said you fun fact tonight, all right?
Yeah.
Fun fact. Go for it. I want to hear one.
Let's see what I got. I got a whole list.
Give me something I can go stupid on.
Something stupid? No, just a fun fact.
I said give me something I can go stupid off.
Okay. No, it's not about going stupid. Just the fact about somebody that wasn't from America that contributed to something about America.
Yeah,
it can be business, anything, something new, something old. Let's see what I got here. It's a guy named Albert Gallatin. He's from Switzerland. Mm-hmm. He was a long-serving U.S. Treasury Secretary who reduced national debt.
So he helped out with that.
So a Swiss American, like we are African Americans, a Swiss American.
Swiss America?
I'm not immigrant, you know.
A Swiss American.
Yeah. Like we are African.
Meaning he was an immigrant. He immigrated to the United States of America from Switzerland.
Yep.
Take him to class then. So
then one more, as a guy named John Jacob Astor from Germany became America's first multimillionaire through fur trade.
That's pretty sick, but okay.
So we as an immigrants, like you saying, like it is a whole, because I feel like every immigrant that come to America has contributed, but not in the way that
immigrants, though. Not to cut you off.
What's that?
We are not considered immigrants. In order for you to be an immigrant, you have to volunteer. You have to seek
Right.
the
We was
means to
forced.
move yourself from one country to another country.
Yeah.
Immigrate from one country. That's a voluntary thing.
Bet that.
Right?
Yep.
Immigrants versus who we are and what we are, that's
Right.
different. That's different. The
Yeah.
immigrants of this country are the Italians, the Irish, the British, the Swiss, the Germans, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
We not no fucking immigrants, man. These motherfuckers brought us here against our own will.
Facts.
From our own people that gave us up.
Man.
Talked about that.
Look, talked about that too.
Can't leave
Talked
that
about
part
that
out.
too, like for real. And that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing that people need to understand about this shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The
Like,
people
that's
that the
why I
ones
say
that's
I feel
here.
like it gets that's why I say I feel like it gets so misconstrued, bro. Like, we don't even get it that instead of them fighting instead of them fighting the foreigners,
Yeah.
they made deals with the foreigners, and the deals entail human bodies.
Right, giving us away. And what was the fucking agreement was the big question, you know.
But
what was the fucking agreement of that though? Like for real though, because everybody are trying to relate it back to the 40 acres and a mule type thing. You feel me?
No.
But
let me tell you something. From the very beginning, from the first time Africa was ever discovered, those people that discovered and had the courage enough to approach the people that were there, they already had an agenda. You see what I'm saying?
So what they wanted to do.
Yeah. So
right.
so I don't think people realize, and I've never heard a conversation where anybody ever spoke on this, right? Like, well, whatever took place. Well, let me provide some insight on what took place. There were trades that were taking place, right? And here's what I know for a fact, because I've done the research. These leaders, these tribal leaders or kings or emperors or whatever they were in Africa, right? They were all conned, outsmarted, played, tricked, fooled, whatever, what have you, right? Because here's what you got to understand, right? There's very few places, right, that you could be coming from in the world and have something valuable enough to trade for something that exists in Africa. Just think about it. You talking about where diamonds grow out of
the rawest resources.
You talking about where diamonds grow out of the ground. You talking about where there's literally the most oil that you ever gonna find that don't nobody fucking talk about. You talking about the place where you gonna find the most gold. There, Africa has the most natural resources of a country that has ever existed. And what's crazy is those natural resources have been being siphoned off for centuries, and Africa is still
at the highest level too,
with the most natural resources in the world.
And we come from there, right?
That's exactly where we come from.
You see what I'm saying? So if like a lot of foreign partners that I get that we talk about that right now too, like on day-to-day basis, like in and out conversations about like, you know, having that resource but not being able to capitalize solely off that resource because of the other countries, like, you know, US coming over there doing whatever they doing, trading or whatever they doing to get some stuff from them and coming over here and making it the price that it is, whatever they may be. But our goal, like, yeah, the goal here is cut different than they go from over there and Dubai and all that. It's a difference in them type of goals. US should be like mixed and shit, but yeah, you're right about that. That's one of the biggest countries that holds the most natural things that you can profit off, all type of things. So you got to think about that and saying that we built this shit and then giving a proof. That's a good picture because it ain't too many people that can show what they say out of their mouth. You know what I'm saying? And they add up.
Now check this out, right? Now check this out. Cause I was just yesterday I was looking at this this video on the Wall Street Journal. Yeah. And you know, it was talking about how, you know, Trump on his, you know, he on his rampage about, you know, getting these motherfuckers up out of here.
Yeah.
And what he, you know, the lobbyists, it's crazy. Because the lobbyists from Texas, no less, they are trying to work out deals to slow this thing down. Because guess what? Most of the work that gets you the produce that you get in your local grocery stores, most of that work is done by people that are paid under the table. Hold on.
Big facts.
How, right, now you say financial lead. Why are you going down there? Well, I'm going down that path because of this, right? There's a way, and here's what I know because it's what I know, right? I'm an expert, right? There's a way to pay illegal immigrants legally.
Because we make the rules. And I've been know this shit. Without seeing it on paper or researching, but
listen, it's not a situation where we making the rules, man. That's not what it is.
You don't think so?
No, I know. It's not a situation where
it make sense for me then.
It's in the US code.
Yeah.
And it's also in the financial accounting standards. And all you do is you report the expense. It's an expense. Literally, it's an expense, bro. It's not this whole big deal like what they trying to make it. But right, here's the thing, right? Like, it's an expense to a corporation who can legally do it, right? But what are the other perspectives of this situation, right? What are the other ramifications, right? You paying these illegals under the table legally. They not paying taxes, but they utilize the resources.
Look, then think about the number of them.
Right?
Think about the number of them that's here, though, and how much they add up to. You feel me?
That we pay taxes for.
Yeah, that's crazy as hell.
Tell me I don't have a right to be mad. When you paying them under the table so they don't have to pay taxes, but then they utilize all the resources that we pay taxes for.
Yeah. For sure.
Like, I don't give a shit about who here and who ain't here. I'm good. All I want is that you don't be stealing, raping, and killing folks, and you pay some damn taxes like everybody else.
Put back into it. Put back into it.
I mean, come on, bro. Like, I don't
straight up
shit about how people feel about taxes because I mean it's fucked up. But like, We all pay them shit, so why the fuck can't they
Yeah.
pay
Shit,
them?
we pay them. So a person coming from outside where we from definitely should be paying them. But it's all different type of cuts and breaks and different things like that. But like you said, man, a lot of people come here and they don't think about that. They don't think about pouring back into the country. But that's crazy that you said that
No,
though.
bro.
That,
Why would you think about pouring back into a country that don't do shit but take?
right. And then I can leave at any time anyway. I can go back. This ain't where I'm from. But like you said, though, when I was like 14, 15 working, not even that young, but like probably like 17, 19 in between that up here, I knew that was going on. It was, nigga, we was working at Arby's and Sabaros. Nigga, when we first started off, it was like all American, like little kids and shit like that. And then like from that, the cooks and the dishwashers and shit like that just switched to all Mexicans.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
like all Mexicans.
No paperwork, no taxes, no. Hey, look, they don't gotta pay them benefits.
Right.
And they don't gotta pay them benefits. And that's a big one too. Boy, you don't realize how much bread you save in your business if you ain't gotta have no benefits package that you gotta pay for and pay to manage.
And then think about how
when you talk about a benefits package, it's the benefits package itself, and then it's the folks that you gotta pay to manage that motherfucker when your people make claims, when they go to the doctor, when they die, all that shit.
It's gangster, man. To be honest, they winning off top. We the people ain't winning off food, but the system, the people that's in charge of immigrants coming here and shit like that, they the one who benefiting off this shit.
But can I say this real quick, bro, before it leave my head?
Yeah, get it out there.
I
got it.
I don't really think. What's wrong, bro?
You know,
the boy had to throw up.
Nah, just lost another family member 2 minutes ago.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm going through it, nigga. I don't know what the fuck. Don't know what the fuck going on.
It's a season, homie. It's a season, man. It don't last. Seasons change, man. I ain't telling you that from a vain place. I'm telling you that from a place of a person I've probably lost a family member. I done probably lost a family member every year for the last 3 years.
And I'm back to backs.
Yeah, man.
I'm back to backs. You gonna get enough time to grief on one before another one pass, man.
Y'all know this is like 6 in the last
3 months.
6 weeks.
Yeah, like it's
damn.
Life and everywhere, man. We just had that. Look, we just had that conversation too. Like about life.
Life is always life, and bro. Look, bro, we can get on. We can make our permanent topic life be life, and
for real.
The different segments
just keep going.
Because
life
stop life and tell me.
For real. And we gotta prepare ourselves mentally and everything for that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of that's what this be about. I feel like, you feel what I'm saying? Because like having conversation, being able to vent.
Bro. That's what separates people, bro. Like literally, that's what separates people, bro. That's what separates people. That's what separates people in any demographic you can throw out there, bro. What separates people is their will to succeed, bro. Their ability to persevere, their ability to be resilient. You understand? Their ability to think critically and keep thinking.
Since we talking about that too, man, I wanna share something with y'all.
The ability to embrace life. Listen, hear me now. To embrace life and understand that you cannot have freedom in your life if you are not living your life as the person you are. And I mean wholeheartedly. I mean, if you gay, be gay. If you a girl and you feel like you a boy, I don't understand it, but I respect it. You understand what I'm saying? Because this life and this situation that we in, bro, like everybody think that it's about your race and your face and your color and your gender and your orientation and your this and your that. Bro, we people.
Right.
We people. That's a person. You understand? You don't gotta agree with that person. You don't gotta like that person. You don't gotta respect that person. You don't gotta do none of that. But what you also don't gotta do is be a dick. You don't gotta be an asshole. You can keep your fucking mouth shut. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm that type of motherfucker. I just keep my mouth shut.
Hey.
I'm not gonna go to spewing out all this bullshit I was taught because I'm a 40-year-old nigga that's seen all these goddamn generations and shit. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna make nobody feel uncomfortable around me because motherfuckers didn't give a fuck about what they said around me when I was a little dude. Because I came up in a generation where motherfuckers give a fuck about how you feel.
Yeah.
Because see, now the generation we live in and the society we live in is different. It's soft.
Super.
That's why we having this immigrants, the backbone of America. But the only reason why immigrants are the backbone of America is because this is a capitalist society.
And they're allowed to be.
This is a capitalist society. We are not a socialist society. We don't give a fuck about each other. We give a fuck about the dollar.
Come on.
I'ma shit on you. I'ma shit on you to get this money. I'ma cheat you to get this money. Y'all better do your homework, man. All these tycoons, all these rich motherfuckers, the Rockefellers, all them, they cheated each other. They used to cheat the shit out of each other.
Right, they do their own kind like that. They do their own kind like that first. Like even how they do the whole culture from like how they did shit, like they did the shit that they did to the black people to their own people first, like they women and shit, like sexually control
they
them.
Never
like
doing it to they
basically,
women,
basically.
You understand what I'm saying to
yeah,
you?
I know.
They
but what
never
I'm saying,
stop doing it to they women, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
To this day, they still doing it to they women.
Exactly. That's how they know how to do though, to have control though. You know what I'm saying? To have control sexually. That's why when you think about a lot of stuff that they did when they came to their slavery, they always want to strip a black man naked. They always want to make them feel like just that manhood part gone. They wanted to take that because they knew it was strength. It was too much. Just
you know
being
where they come from, right? But
what's
you know
that?
where they come from, right?
What's that?
The whole ability to be able to, because I can't look at no naked dude. I ain't looking at no naked dude. I ain't looking at no naked dude that I ain't made. And I ain't looked at my goddamn grown ass son naked in a long ass motherfucking time. And my youngest son, that little nigga 12. And I ain't looked at him naked in a long ass time either.
Right.
But what I'm saying is this, right? What I know, because I'm just, I'm a crap knowledge type of guy, really, I guess. And like I feel like there's nothing not worth knowing, right? So if you do your research and like think back to like when you was getting taught way back when in history class and shit, when you was getting taught about the Greeks and the Romans and shit, right? Like I don't really think people realize how like it there was always an intimate relationship, right? But the intimate relationship was always a man with a man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right? It was never a man with a woman, right? And so you say, okay, well, how does that line up with what you're talking about? Well, it lines up with what I'm talking about because most of the motherfuckers that was bringing slaves over here, they was from that. Those are the people they descended from. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it now.
That's from the Bible all the way up into this slavery, though.
Those are the people they descended from the Greco-Roman wrestler creators, where they wanted to create this game that seemed like a manly game, but they really created the game because they wanted to feel on each other. And just make it look masculine. Literally,
hey,
bro.
Hey, I want to change the narrative real quick though. I was watching this thing my wife had sent me and shit, right? And they always we got this spirit to where like everybody say that, you know, they can handle it. You know, part of the reason probably why we haven't got the acknowledgement and stuff that we done been through and stuff like that as a culture is because they feel like that we too strong, and if they give us certain props, then we're gonna take it to the head and this and this. So listen to this right here, bro. Just listen to what this lady saying in court. It's this dude that she talking to. Hold on. One second.
Science.
It was something about scheduling with
we should not
with COVID shots. Hold on.
Black people the same vaccine schedule that's given to whites because their immune system is better than ours. Can you please explain what you meant?
There's a series of studies, I think most of them by Poland, that show that the particular antigens that blacks have a much stronger reaction. There's differences in reaction to different products by different races.
So I have 17 seconds left. Let me just ask you then. So what different vaccine schedule would you say I should have received? What different vaccine schedule should I have received?
I mean, the Poland article suggests that blacks need fewer antigens.
And this is so dangerous.
You get the same measles vaccine.
Mr. Kennedy, with all due respect, that is so dangerous. Your voice would be a voice that parents would listen to. That is so dangerous. I will be voting against your nomination because your views are dangerous to our state and to our
Ted
country.
Kennedy. In case y'all wondering, those of y'all that's watching, that's Ted Kennedy. That's the motherfucker that Trump finna put somewhere to do some shit that he ain't qualified to do.
So check this out. My man said that they feel like that they stronger. This kind of bring back them thoughts about like the first black person that they did brain surgery on and didn't use the anesthesia or whatever that is to numb the body. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like they take pride in took pride into doing it to our people, but now we're in a place to where we gotta really push forth on some real mentally, bro. Right now,
can I just say this though, Cho?
Mentally and educated.
Before you move on, you said what you said about that how they experimented. I'm gonna add something to that, right? So check this out, right? Check this shit out, right? You can go and you can read about syphilis being given to black men. You could go and you could read about all of these pain tolerance tests and all of these mental tests and all of this shit, bro. Listen, here's what they don't produce, right? They don't produce the results. Because here's what I know for a fact, right? When you torture the black man, that motherfucker lasted so long that you refuse to fucking tell how long he lasted. You refuse. And it's smart. It's smart. Because why? Why is that smart? It's smart because perception is fucking reality.
Facts.
Right? But here's what I'm gonna fucking tell you. Here's what I'm gonna fucking tell you. As a black man that has a broken body, that chooses to be in pain versus take pain medication that these motherfuckers offer me every time they call me on the phone and every time I take my black ass to the VA, y'all don't gotta motherfucking produce no results about when y'all torture the motherfucker. I know, right? It's a lot of us that know. right? I want to reach out. I want to reach out to motherfuckers that know shit like I know shit. That study shit like I study shit. That's just waiting on their opportunity. Because, bro, I'm trying to tell you, man, like, knowledge is power, man. Wisdom is the direction. You understand? When you have wisdom, you can direct shit. You can maneuver. You can manipulate. And I ain't talking about no bullshit manipulation. I'm talking about manipulating shit how it need to be manipulated.
That boy just made manipulate sound good as hell. Then,
bro, why the fuck wouldn't? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. A long time ago, somebody told me, they said, boy, you got the gift of gab. You got the gift of gab, and I don't think I never seen no gift of gab like the gift of gab you got. Said, cause the gift of gab that you got, you can fit in any room with the gift of gab you got.
You know who got the best gift of gab?
It's true.
D-Wade.
Let me tell you something. I don't feel alienated around my people. I don't feel alienated around white people.
What's up with it, cuz?
I don't feel alienated around no people. I'll talk my shit. I'll say what I gotta say in the room of any motherfucker. I don't care.
That's a comment.
Nah, just that what cuz said. Hey guys,
you understand? Where the fuck she at?
Where you at?
Why the fuck you in the comments? You supposed to be on the goddamn show.
She just got our work. She said,
"What's your big head at?"
Put it in the group. But yeah, man, we're gonna take a quick commercial break real quick. We're gonna be back, man. We're gonna lay out for real quick.
You slag it hard, boy. We like 11 minutes.
I know, right? We good though. We'll be right back, y'all. Keep this shit locked. You tuned in to We Built This Ish.
I'm blessed, thank God for making me blessed. I went through the struggle, I went through the pain, thank God for making me next. I'm blessed, thank God for making me blessed. I went through the struggle, I went through the pain, thank God for making me next. I'm blessed. I speak to the young and I speak to the youth. If it's not me, then I know it's not you. I'm thanking God cause I know I can't lose. I'm praying up so I figure my moves. I'm planning out lessons, I'm taking a quest. It's me versus me, don't know who the best. These words hitting hard, the center is chest. The crown is heavy for whoever is best. I'm blessed, thank God for making me blessed. I went through the struggle, I went through the pain, thank God for making me next. I'm blessed, thank God for making me blessed. I went through the struggle, I went through the pain, thank God for making me next. I'm blessed.
Walking up slow, but I'm standing on business. A king with the crown, my queen be the witness. Mentally tough, you can't play with my fitness. I value my family, that be the richest. Hop out the whip and I'm blessed. Yes, I cannot deal with the mess. Stress, problems we get off our chest. Yes, God, he gon' carry the load. I'm blessed. Look to the clouds for my energy. Grandma, I'm fit for my enemies. I hope that you peepin' the synergy. I be a king till they preachin' my eulogy. How can I lose when I'm royalty? Bridges I'm burning, they came with no loyalty. Give me my flowers and feed me my grapes. I'm due for some women this morning.
I'm blessed, thank God for making me blessed. I went through the struggle, I went through the pain, thank God for making me next. I'm blessed.
Hey.
Yeah. Come on, man. You already know what the fuck it is, man. H.O.G the brand. I'm like, fuck they saying. Cheddar. Ayy, nobody coming close, I move just like a ghost, almost wintertime. Should I hit them with the project, or continue making moves, let the spectators watch it? Can't overlook this shit, bitch, my grind too obvious. Spontaneous trips, landing on islands. Graduated, no more public housing. Bought a home, the young niggas clowning. Assets don't lead to a bridge, you better stack up your money and invest in some shit. Entertainer like
to quit. It don't matter where I go. I'ma always represent. Hit the city, leave a mark. It's the hottest club been. Hey man, y'all know what time it is, man. Welcome back to the H.O.G podcast show. We built this shit tonight. Y'all know what we do after the commercial break. We do the birthday shots out town. Be in the spotlight. Hey, everything in the commercial is also right at the tips of your hand. If you need graphics done, if you need catering for an event, if you need car detailing, man, that's us. You know what I'm saying? CT interior detailing. You got Bugatti's Kitchen, or Orleans Kitchen. You got Born Beast Barbecue. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tap in with the brand, man, if y'all need to get that stuff done. Also, y'all see,
don't forget about the financial.
Yeah, the financials is always. And don't
You got visions. You want your
yeah.
graphics done. Get your shit together.
Hey,
Have your
Mom.
money ready too. Have your
Straight
money ready.
up.
If you want the merch, y'all saw the commercial. I hear a lot of people been talking about over the past 3 years. Merch is there. Ain't no excuse. It's on the website.
And you ain't even gotta look. You can order it yourself and know that it's gonna be delivered right on time.
Yeah. And another, like I said, we adding something monthly. So today, the 31st, next podcast show is going to be something added to what's already out. A few more pieces. So stay tuned.
Hey, wow.
Get it first, yeah, dude. Get it first. Be the first to get it first.
All my shit can be on the way.
Straight up.
All I know.
Hey, I'm looking at these birthday shots out. Let me see if I got birthday friends. Somebody with a birthday on Facebook. I know somebody keep a birthday on our podcast day. So
I mean,
just let me know.
So real shit, we can go into February with it. Fuck you mean?
Man, my mother's birthday is in February, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? The lady who created the cheddar birthday is in February.
Our mother's birthday is in
right.
February.
Our big capital O. I get it. I get that then. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dog.
Oh, dog. Also, man, Town Beat in the Spotlight gonna go out to man BD. There's YTB Fat Little Brother. He dropping his first mixtape tonight. They doing a album release party down in Atlanta. It's turned up. The whole city turned right now though for West Memphis, man. Just a big shout out to the city of West Memphis, man, for just the young artists that's out here power moving like they on their thing. We just got another artist signed from there, H.O.G. Bizzle. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? That my brother looking for years. He grew up in the rapping and stuff too. Ain't a man and all them niggas like that. If you know West Memphis history about music. So shout out to the city of West Memphis, man. All the young up and coming artists, man. Y'all keep yourself focused. You know what I mean? Get your money and just hey, gas to the flow, pedal to the flow. But just stay out the way of like anything that'll make you wreck. You know what I'm saying? Just stay focused.
Yeah.
That's
and if y'all want to see some people sign that ain't talking about killing nobody, then go ahead and fund the H.O.G podcast so we can sign some people that you want to listen to and shit that you can cruise to with your grown ass.
Yeah. But you know what though?
And they said with your grown ass.
You know what though, bro? That's what I'm working on every time I walk through one of them doors at Kansas State University is the ability to leverage what I know to get stupid money to just invest money in shit that need to happen versus shit that's gonna make me money back. No, I ain't worried about making the money back. If I give it to you, if I invested in you, I don't give a shit about the return on investment. I'm getting my return on investment. I already set that up.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like a lot of motherfuckers get this shit twisted, bro. Like, oh, you can't succeed in this society. You can't do this. You can't do bullshit, bro.
You do what you set your mind to do.
You
set your mind to it. You can do it.
I'm kicking down doors daily. You dig? I'm kicking down doors daily. Yeah. And the most important reason why I'm able to say that that's what I'm doing is because real shit, bro. I'm embracing the process.
Man, what?
You understand what I'm saying? I ain't really worried about the outcome, but I'm embracing the process. Because why? The process is what's required of me. You understand what I'm saying? The outcome ain't what's required of you. The outcome is what you're working on. The process determines the outcome.
Man, that process you gotta be
built for it. What you don't control, right? What you don't control is what you actually control by what you do, by who you are, by the brand you build, by how you carry yourself. It don't fucking matter. Always be thinking in my mind like, you know, I remember when that whole perception is reality, or when my English teacher in my senior year she said it was perception versus reality, right?
Yeah.
But what she really wanted us to understand was there really does not exist a situation where it's ever perception versus reality. Because if I see you and you ain't said shit to me, I perceive something about you. You can't control that. You can't control that. So it's not perception versus reality. It's perception is reality. And then when you change my perception, then that becomes my reality, right? That's how I go, right? Like you see a motherfucker, like you see, bro, I swear to you, like it's probably about 3 people in my life that I done probably like seen. And like when I seen them initially, I looked at them just like my eyes, right? That's my perception, right? That's what you perceive with, right? You perceive with your eyes, yep. Hey, Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Give me something.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He said you're.
So when I look at a motherfucker, man, I ain't got nothing in common with that motherfucker. Me and him, we ain't gonna resonate about shit. It ain't gonna be nothing. Huh. One of them motherfuckers just so happened to be the motherfucker on that goddamn screen. He the nigga. I don't know how y'all shit set up on YouTube out there in the world. We love y'all, appreciate y'all tapping in, but he the nigga at the bottom.
What I did?
CEO got it. When I see dog, like, man, yeah, he just another nigga, whatever. I'm looking at the one doing shit, whatever, you know.
Feel nigga.
And I think he kind of like, I don't know what happened, bro. Like, eventually we approached each other, or we like seen each other, or like some shit, and like, nigga, once we said something to each other, it was over. You know what I'm talking about? But I had looked at him already. I had
Took a whole 15 seconds or something like that.
I had looked at him already, right? I had looked at him already, and I had seen his wife, right? And see, what y'all got to realize about the story I'm telling y'all is this ain't financial lead today. This financial lead back in 2008, baby. I was a damn fool. I was a real nut. You understand what I'm saying? I was a real nut. You know what I mean? I don't say that damn fool shit like without caution. I'm literally a damn fool.
Man.
But nowadays I know when to be a damn fool, and I know when to be the guy that's gonna get the money.
And tonight we're gonna get the money. And tonight we're gonna talk about how we built this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like when I reference build this shit, I'll go with it from all different levels. Like the strength that we built through slavery, like I don't think no other culture could endure that pain and still present love like our culture do. I'm talking about the good things here. Not this ain't nothing about.
Hey, no, hey, bro, look, I don't give a fuck about the negative
right.
shit.
So the strength that we built through what we went through, the process, like you said, the strength, the swag, the swag, the drive, the persona, the family, knowing how to turn the other cheek, knowing how to turn the other cheek, but knowing how to turn up too. The Martin Luthers, the Malcolms, you know what I'm saying? The Fred, what's his last name? Lee? Is it Hampton? Yeah, Fred Hampton. You know what I'm saying? Them type of guys, the people that built them type of personas that we can follow, and we got to get back to this shit. Right now, I feel like we're a little bit off.
Can I say this though, real quick? Can I say this?
Yeah.
Yesterday, I sat in a room and I listened to a lecture from a doctor, a black doctor. He's a real smart dude. And he gave me some nuggets that I can walk with for a long time.
What did he tell you?
I don't really get that too often, because I'm really the nigga that's studying to get nuggets and live the life so I can show you more. You know what I'm saying? He told me, he said 3 things, man. He said if you are a leader,
yeah,
and you are not living your truth, you are not persevering, and you don't have a healthy disregard for the impossible, you are not a leader. And this conversation was a one-sided conversation. He's a lecturer. The college brought him, and he has a message, right? Because he has a message.
Switzerland in the building,
right?
Shout out to you, Mara. Appreciate you for tapping in.
Thank you so much. He has a message, right? And it just always blows me away that, like, we have these people that come to the college and they speak, and you never know who they are until you know who they are. And then when you know who they are, they have an inspiring story, right? Mm-hmm. So this guy, he says these things, right? He says these 3 things. He says you are not a leader.
Thank you.
And this is what I got from it. Don't go back and say, oh, he said this, da 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 da. This is what I got from it. This is my perception of it, my perspective. What he said to me was, you are not a leader, right? If you are not living your truth, if you don't have the ability to persevere, if perseverance is not what you're seeking, and if you don't give a fuck when somebody tell you you can't do something. Because in all honesty, listen, man, I live and breathe on doubt. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Man, a lot of us do.
I live and breathe on doubt. Bro, if I ain't got no energy, I can go, because I know that when my mama pushed me out the womb, it wasn't nothing but doubt. You understand? Am I all base, or am I telling the fucking truth? Mm-hmm. Cause real shit, like I know, like, like I done had a lot of shit go on in my life. You feel me? Like I'm really not the guy I used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like mentally, I lost some shit.
Right.
Watching people die, almost dying myself. I don't know how many fucking times. Like it changed you, bro.
What she said?
I lost some shit.
Yeah.
I lost some shit. I gained some other shit.
Hold on. She said, Mara said, without followers, there's no leaders.
There are no leaders.
Facts. You have to know how to follow in a proper way in order to gear off and be that leader too. Some of us follow too long. You see what I'm saying? Some of us follow too long. You know what I'm saying? In the wrong thing. In the wrong thing.
If you comfortable with following, that probably means you ain't a leader.
Right.
Yeah.
If you don't, look, listen to me. If you don't ever push the hand of the motherfucker that's in the front, you probably don't want to be in the front.
Right.
That's real shit.
Hey, you got to sharpen each other, and that's what they did to make it through the process that they did. You think about the Harriet Tubmans and shit like that, the people that really had to sit and meditate on plans and shit. What they was gonna do to get through.
Only one Harriet Tubman.
Right, you're right. But look,
we talk one Harriet Tubman.
We talk about a lot of
that's
shit.
That's why I said when you can prove that they did all these tests, all this testing and all these experiments on black men, but what you can't find is the results. Nigga, shit like that is why.
Right.
Nigga, Harriet Tubman, bro. Harriet Tubman is probably one of the most bravest people you could ever read about.
Ain't no probably at all.
How many motherfuckers you know? How many motherfuckers you know gonna walk through the woods in the dark and all she doing to take direction is look up at the fucking stars?
That's a special person, bro. That's a special person. It takes some discernment and all type of stuff. Connection with the man for sure.
Right.
You know what I mean? And look.
But look, hey, look, hold on, though, right? Because we talk about that, right? But then we never talk about this Malcolm versus Martin.
Right.
Right?
It's a whole podcast.
It is.
But look, though, hold on, though. This is the thing, though, Lee.
You know what? Hold on.
Let's do it for Black History Month.
Scratch that.
We gotta say though. We gotta say
though. Talk about Malcolm versus Martin. We gonna do it.
That's a different story, yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's so much stuff they got to do with that. But it was a part of the process, though. It's a part of what got us where we at right now.
It is a part of the process.
So now from here, this is what I be trying to understand from the people that's in position that got knowledge and maybe don't have money, or some people that do get money and don't get knowledge. What are we going to do to continue on what our ancestors already opened us up to? You feel what I'm saying? Like at a time we couldn't do this.
They putting signs up and they buying the land.
What's our responsibility though?
We gotta go pay some money and go to this museum and do this and do that. And
what's our responsibility now?
Though, our responsibility though is what the fuck we doing right now.
Okay,
that's what our response. Because first of all, I don't answer to nobody. The only power I answer to, the only power I answer to, other than God, is my wife.
Yeah.
So
you gotta throw that in there, man. You can't look.
So my job is to be the man that I've grown to become, and the man that I've grown to become. When God can tell you what I was like when he met me, bro. Yeah, like if I put my hands on you and you walked away from it, you was lucky.
Got it. What you feel about that though? What you feel about what direction we need to go in from everything that we already have access to? Like it still ain't smooth like it could be. But we're in a better place than our ancestors and our people was.
Hold on. Before you go, Gotti, my bad. I'm sorry. I gotta do it. Bro. Fuck what it's like. And here's why I say that. Bro, there is no situation where you can explain to me where something in your life today where something in your life today is harder than
what it was back then. Right.
Harder.
And I never said that though. I never said that though. I never said that though.
Let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish. Just let me finish.
I never said that though.
I ain't saying you didn't say it. I'm trying to add something. I'm just trying to add something. Right? So there's no situation where you can explain to me where your ancestors didn't go through a harder situation, right? Then here's what I'm gonna tell you. Your ancestors made you. You are descendants of them.
Right.
What they are made of, what they came from, that's what you came from. So what's in them is in you.
Exactly. Facts. But check this out though. So check this out though too though, Lee. On that point, you right about that. Different times, you know what I'm saying? Different strokes, different folks. Like these kids right now, they like we just talked about earlier in the show, they weaker than our ancestors was. We are weaker than our we are too though in a sense. We are too though in a sense though. We weaker than our ancestors.
We weaker by design.
Oh, okay. So we understand it, right? So going forward, how do we correct that part of it? How do we encourage and inform our young folks that it's still more to do? I feel like as a culture we got comfortable.
It ain't physical.
Yes, you're right. It's mental, right? It's spiritual. It's spiritual too.
It's mental. It's mental. It's spiritual. It's this. It's this.
Yeah.
It's this. It's bro. I'm trying to listen to me. When I walk into them college doors every day, man, that's just as much for what we trying to do right here as it is for my legacy and my kids and my wife and our kids and our wives and our you know what I'm talking about? It's just as much for that as it is for this. Why not?
Ricky.
Why not?
Hey, I gotta tell y'all about Ricky. Hey, this a little side note though. I gotta tell y'all about Ricky Mama Spaghetti, bro. Look, she made some homemade Italian spaghetti. We had like a company party and he brought it out here.
So you had spaghetti with the Italian sides?
With the the homemade balls. The sauce was fire. I said, I might have to give me a little dish. I might have to pay for the get her to make me some of that because I like it. I just had to add it in there since he tapping in with us, bro. Shout out to you, Rick.
Talk about, bro, because you know you talking to a nigga that's had Italian spaghetti in Italy, nigga. Man, that shit is amazing, my God, bro.
Yeah, but got it. On that point, man. On that point, of what direction you feel like the OGs and the people that's in the forefront right now, what can we do to push these people, push the younger people in a different path? If they ain't already on task, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, you can't influence without education.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it all in a nutshell. We can't. I mean, we all got our areas of expertise, but it's gonna take each person that got that area to reach out and do what we doing. Well, it's gonna take us to pull certain people on, like you got. With Lee with finance, you've been knowing a lot about history and all of that. It's going to take us to really put that knowledge out there. We're using
communication is your lane, bro.
What we got? I mean, we had to use what they, soak their knowledge up with, which is social media, to reach out to them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it right there.
But in a strategic way.
Be kind of educated on. Be educated on what you do, what you know.
Yeah,
it's them, and it's still us.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they get certain stuff at school, but they ain't getting nothing that's really that's touching them. They ain't getting it. They ain't getting it from their own community. They ain't getting it from their mamas, auntie, daddy. They ain't getting it from the people that bring the most
Cause,
impact. Because a
cause
book,
we,
it's cool to get it out of the book to go get it, then go to the library. But
yeah,
it's different when you being held accountable and you being kind of pushed to go in a certain direction that doesn't disrespect the history of change and
right.
growth.
Continuous building. You gotta be. We gotta continue to build, and then
Love that word. Love that word. Say that
sometimes,
word again, Cho.
sometimes
Say
you
that
have
word
to.
again, Cho.
Sometimes you have to what?
Continuous.
Yeah,
Say it again.
continuous
Continuous.
building.
Continuous.
But sometimes you
Continuous.
have to reburn to rebuild too, though. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things that we've programmed ourselves to be immune to, we have to burn and
Yeah.
rebuild.
You
You know
gotta
what I'm
burn it all
saying?
down, start over.
We got to burn and rebuild. Yeah, mindset got to change. Grind got to
And
change.
you
All
can't
it.
be ashamed. And you can't be ashamed, man. You can't be ashamed. Listen to me. Let me tell y'all something, man. About about turning it all down, or in my case, watching it all burn down and then coming back.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Listen. I gave that man's army the best of me. You understand? And I get what I get, bro. I ain't complaining about what I get. I get what I get. I did what I did. So yeah, motherfucker. Give me what the fuck I deserve, but it is what right? Because you know how that shit go, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying that to say this, right? Like y'all, you gotta understand, man. Like when I started that army shit, I was a kid. I was 17 years old. I did that shit until I was 34 years old. So I spent all of my adult life after growing up in Memphis, Tennessee, in the United States Army. And for probably a quarter of that time, I didn't know how to act because I was still in survival mode.
Oh, we.
I didn't realize I was in a situation where, hey nigga, you safe. You good. You ain't got to be worried about what the fuck going on around the corner. You need to be worried about getting better as a person. You
Man,
need to
come
be
on, man.
worried about building yourself. You need to be worried about what it take to get to where the fuck these folks say you can go. You know what I mean?
Man, bro.
Like,
Hey,
hold on.
I want to
Hold
touch on
on.
something that you said.
Go. You got it. You got to go.
No, just it ain't that big. It's just a
Wait.
survival. It's just a survival mode thing. Like I think that is a big effect to why we are stuck on certain levels. You see what I'm saying? In life, it's like we've been stuck in survival mode since we've been able to understand. It's like, all right, when you go outside as a black young man, you have to not walk like this or not dress like this or not look like this. Or you feel what I'm saying? So I feel like in survival mode. You don't have a clear, you don't have a clear mind.
But your counterparts, the white folks, man, they don't even think about the shit you think about.
Nah, not at all.
You understand what I'm saying? So
not at all.
It's this situation, right, where it's like, okay, I was 17 when I started. I was 34 when it was over. That's literally my entire adult life until I'm in my 30s. That was what the army had. That was what the army got from me. Right? That was what the army got from me. Like, all of them years, bro. Do you realize, like, what the fuck you are when you, like, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, what your mind is, what your body is? Like, it's the most formidable, moldable shit, right? And you a black man, so it's like, it's strong.
Yeah.
Your mind is strong and your body is strong. It's like strong like some shit they ain't never seen before.
Yeah.
And they know this.
That's why they put you in certain positions.
They know this. They know this, but you don't know this.
Right.
Right? That's why it's survival mode, man. For all y'all watching me, for all y'all watching what I'm talking about, man, I promise y'all, I don't never talk out the side of my neck, man. I don't. I ain't got no time for that shit. I got 18 motherfucking semester hours of credit that is hard as a bitch that I'm taking right now. So I ain't got time for no bullshit. So believe what I'm saying, what the fuck I'm saying. I'm saying it because I know that reality is motherfuckers don't want you to know what you are.
Yeah.
They don't want you to know how strong you are.
You got to tap into that.
What the fuck you can survive through. Right? But then they also don't want you to know that there's another mode.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit?
Right.
Ain't that some shit, right? And then you would tell me you a strong, honorable man. You would tell me you a strong, honorable man when I know for a fact that the only reason why you motherfuckers even put whole goddamn government programs in place is because y'all was trying to make sure that black men never came together. Because nigga, when black men come together, nigga, it ain't shit that's gonna survive.
Yeah, right. Hey, bro. In this statement conclude. Are you closed? Okay.
Right, nigga.
Yeah, straight up. Hey, what you got it?
Well, shit. Trying to think about all the immigrants, not the forced ones, because we got a whole month to dabble in that subject.
Was a forced immigrant.
Man, they used to call them refugees.
Forced immigrant. You either an immigrant or you're a refugee.
Yeah, but you know what I mean by that. Play on words. There's a lot of, I mean, we're kind of trying to talk about how a lot of immigrants contributed to building what we call America. We know who got the longest standing history of building. We know that. But we also probably could throw a couple more races in there that we don't talk about that's been there longer than us.
But they are indigenous though.
Yeah,
they are indigenous though because they've been here. They were here. So you really can't say
you can't say immigrant.
They not immigrants. They are indigenous, man. They were here.
Of
they
course.
were here. The only reason why you don't know they here is because they got outsmarted. They got conned. They got Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Same thing every other immigrant that got dead too, in a sense.
Yeah, it's a lot of. Let me close by saying I appreciate all the immigrants that flooded in, that contributed to everything about what is so-called America, from food to bringing businesses, and you know what I mean. There's a lot of things in the States that make the States better because outside races showed up that really was looking for the so-called American dream, that really make the shit better, that really, you know, we got a lot of black politicians in office and Indian, whatever. Like, you still got to give respect to people who had a dream, especially when to dive into politics takes a lot of putting people on your back.
Now you got to come back to me, Cho.
A lot of people, you know what I mean, putting on your back. So, that's just mine. I had a whole laundry list of people who just contributed something to what is America, even from the jeans you wearing. Levi Strauss, that's a German person. You know what I mean? Tesla, Nikola Tesla. That's, I think, Ukraine. But you driving Tesla. There's a lot of people that came in that contributed to
Nikola Tesla.
things y'all love.
What was he famous for, Gotti?
Electric current, AC current.
What did he
that
figure
whole
out?
shit? AC.
He figured out the most powerful motherfucking
electric current.
Yeah.
Right? Like the most powerful motherfucking energy that man can use. Think about that shit. That's AC.
Yeah.
That's why your shit say AC/DC.
Yep.
DC is the negative. AC is the power.
And what it was crazy is this song y'all been singing over there, and when your Proud Boys over there waving your flags, singing "God Bless America," that came from Irving Berlin from Russia. He composed that.
What the fuck did? It ain't no goddamn. Look, man. Ain't nothing American. Ain't nothing American.
Ain't nothing.
Everything stolen.
Ain't nothing American.
Nah, that's on the real note.
You understand? Ain't nothing American.
I just want to say you close it up, brother.
There's another American song that's patriotic that is exactly like the German national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say, man, from a standpoint, like I appreciate all that too. Appreciate the immigrants coming here and being able to help build and do different stuff like that. But then at the same time, understand where you at and understand that opportunity is not equal, even for people that been here before you and that paved the way. So it's some people like that's in the neighborhood that got stores that don't hire outside of what they represent. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
That's you really. I ain't saying you taking from a job because there's plenty of other jobs out here that regular American folks can have, but at the same time, be open to, letting a African American work in your store if you are East African. You know what I mean? Because we hard workers too. Like just like the Mexican, just like the Colombian, just like the Russian that come here. You know what I mean? So we appreciate all that.
What's crazy and what's crazy is like when you meet an African, right? Like when you meet an African, right? Like some of them are respectful and then some of them are not.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. Like and then everybody be like, oh, they so strong and they can run. And I'm like, man, I know Americans that's black that could do that shit too. That could run faster than them motherfuckers and
they came from that, right?
And shit.
Came from that, right?
I'm an American that's probably stronger than a lot of them motherfuckers. So holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I ain't finished my closing statement though.
Oh,
I think you already had to it, but you can
I want you to come back to me. I had
okay, I get you. I'm gonna come back to you. So just short and brief, just continue building, continue informing, continue just taking pride in what we already have done and what our ancestors has done, and understanding that it's still work to do. We got to keep stuff going from this point. I know it might seem tough mentally. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're going through a lot of mental things. There's a lot of things that's going on with the government that make people that look like us feel like a lot of things and rules are geared toward us. But in all honesty, it's a higher power than man, and that's the man above. So keep your faith in him, keep grinding, and keep your mental right. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself right, whether it's meditating, praying, talking to a counselor, praying to God, whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Just continue to build. And that's my closing statement, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, chop it up, leave real quick.
We gonna have a podcast about Malcolm versus Martin, right?
Yeah, we ain't gonna get into that.
Hold on, wait, I'm not gonna. That ain't what I'm gonna do, bro.
Yeah,
I got it. Listen, I'm Malcolm. Period. And I say that, but the whole reason I wanted you to come back to me was because that's what I am now, right? When I was a kid, I was Martin.
Yeah.
Right? I got easily influenced. I got sold all these dreams. Right? And oh, you could be this, you could be that, you could be this, you could be that. And then I turned like 11 to 12 years old. And it was like, okay, you at granny house, you at grandma's house, and you on Standard Street in Hollywood, in Memphis, man. If you don't know about it, you did. Like, you know what I'm talking about? We fighting every day. We fighting each other. We ain't fighting nobody that's really doing nothing to us.
Exactly.
Each other.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I always tell people, man, like I was really forced by fire, man. Like twice though. Twice though. Because coming up in Memphis and like having to survive that shit, I ain't no gang banger, I ain't no gang member, I don't got no clique. That's hard. That's fire. And then, you know, doing this army shit, and I did this army shit, and I wasn't no dummy, man. I was an enlisted man, but I wasn't no dummy, man. So like when you telling me some shit, and like I know you telling me some shit that you don't know what the fuck you talking about, based off what the fuck I'm looking at on this screen right here, it's like, bro, you went to college for this shit? Damn. You know, so I always kind of been this like irritating smart motherfucker in the room. And I never, you know, I always talk about like self-actualization because, man, I'm gonna tell you something. If you don't know who the fuck you are, if you don't take the time to figure out who you are and understand who you are, when you realize who you are, when you love who you are, that's freedom. Right? That's the freedom. That's the freedom of the mind. That's the freedom of the mind that so many people never achieve.
Right.
You know, so it's just, you know, I wanted to close with that, bro, because, you know, like I said, bro, continuous is a word that sits with me. And you add improvement to it, then you talking about my life. Because my life is about continuous improvement, man. I'm trying to be better than I was yesterday. Every day.
Thanks. And let's make that about the whole culture's life. Let's make that our job every day, man. There's been enough said, man. You already know what y'all tapped into. It's the H.O.G podcast show. We built this shit tonight. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, like, tap in with the merch, and we'll tap in with y'all next week. We go out like we came in, man. That's prayed up,
papered up,
and pulled up, man.
We out of there.
What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe? Yes. What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe? Yes. What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe? Yes. What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe? Yes. I say pray, I'm peppered in a pole, that's a move. I stay pray, I'm peppered in a pole, that's a move. I stay pray, I'm peppered in a pole, that's a move. I stay pray, I'm peppered in a pole, that's a move. You know Auntie Mama thumbing up, it's H.O.G, we coming up. They like, subscribe, and share, and it's about time we run these numbers up. Ain't nobody coming with the topics and the fly hitting. They been trying to duplicate the show, I guess they in they feeling. We don't care, impact over license, how we do it here. Come and get some gamers internationally spitting here. Minnesota and the Kansas, we got ties in Germany. Guests from Pakistan and Singapore, they rock with H.O.G. Like, subscribe, notifications.
Notification.
Happen on the phone.
Man, my motherfucking drink. I'm finna kill this shit now.